This is the last episode about cybercrime and offenses related to the computer. And this is the most explosive. Have you erroneously sent money to somebody by Mpesa? And when you call that person, he blocks you. Or he tells you, utadu, just do what you want to do. Have you sent your last penny? You are sending your daughter school fees. That is the money you've taken from a Shylock by Mpesa, and that money has gone to a wrong person. Have you tried to call Safaricom, and Safaricom tells you, sorry, the money has already left? What will you do? This is an offense under Section 35 of the Cybercrime Act, which says if you receive money, electronic money that is not intended to be yours, and you use that money, or you refuse to return that money, if your Mpesa, the one who is receiving, has a fuliza, and the telecom captures that money, that is no defense, so long as the money is not yours. So the law says, if you receive money that is not yours, either in a bank, you get money in your account in the bank, and this money is not your salary, is not your SACCO deductions. If you get money in your Mpesa, you wake up in the morning, you get money in your Mpesa account, the law says you will have to confirm whether that is your money. If that money is not yours, return it. If you fail to return that money, you are committing a criminal offense under Section 35 of this Act. You will be jailed for 2 years with a fine of 200,000 shillings. So don't imagine, I know most people have sent money wrongly and they end it that way. The law says immediately you have sent somebody money wrongly, just go to the police. Report that I have sent this money to this wrong number. This is the message. The police will track, they will arrest and charge that person who received that money, and he will be fined. 2, you can also go to the civil court to recover that money, because the money that you sent is yours. The police will charge him, and you can also recover that money from the small claims court. What if that message, the person has destroyed that message? Section 36 says if he destroys that message, he will be jailed for 2 years. I'll find 200 messages. Section 37, I said this is the most explosive episode, is distribution of nude messages. Have you ever received a nude message? Have you ever been sent a message of a man who is naked? Have you ever been sent messages of women who are naked? Have you ever been sent messages or clips of people engaged in intimacy? That is an offense under Section 37, which if you are found to have sent these messages, then you will be fined Kenya shillings 200,000, or you go in for 2 years. Equally, have you ever issued a false? Have you ever gone to a bank, gotten a signature, gotten a statement from a bank that is false? Then you go and put it somewhere to make money. Have you gone for credit facilities and gotten anything to this so that you get a loan, that is an offense. Lastly, we have dealt with offenses against a human being. What if it is a company that has done this? What if it is a big company, an entity, a corporate that has committed any of those offenses? Section 43 provides that if it is a limited company that has been found in any of these offenses, if it is a body corporate and owners of businesses, listen to this very carefully. You will not say it is an employee. The employee is not responsible for any form of cybercrime misuse that emanates from your computers in the office. If found guilty, the corporation or the limited company will pay a fine of 50 million shillings. That is a fine for the company. The directors, the owners of the company, will have to pay 5 million shillings or an imprisonment of 3 years. Therefore, any defense that your company, the employee did this without your control, remember, this applies to people who are administrators of WhatsApp messages. Whenever you are the administrator of a WhatsApp message, any offense committed, you are liable. And that is why those who form WhatsApp groups and those WhatsApp groups messages are sent to abuse people, the administrator is liable. Be careful. That is a company. That is an organization. And that marks the end of our episode, the 4th episode on the law called Misuse of Computers and the Phones, as provided for in the Court Helicopter News, Wakili Danstan Omari. Next week, we shall be dealing with the question of data. What does the Data Protection Act talk about your data? Your telephone number, your ID number, all the data, all the information available to government agencies and to other private entities. How does the law dealing with the protection of data deal? Keep watching. Always, Wakili Danstan Omari, as we navigate the questions in Court Helicopter Explainer. Thank you very much for this weekend. Asante.